Hey guys, Aaron here. I don't know when this video is going to come out in terms of around me actually trying any of this stuff, because I haven't actually uploaded any of the videos I've made yet. But I've been learning to TIG weld, which anybody who follows me on Instagram on Aaron Builds a Car will have seen. And I've been playing around with stainless steel recently because, well, I need to build an exhaust out of stainless steel. And so, I ran a lot of practice beads, and that's about my best so far, which is okay. It's not bad. Better than my butt welds here. And I wanted to treat myself to something that might make the whole process a little bit easier, or hide my failings, depending on how you want to look at it. So, from my friends at Arctic Welding, this is not sponsored, incidentally. I just buy a lot of stuff from Arctic Welding. Welder came from there. Welding helmet came from there. Anyway, I bought this. So, first, DINS adapter, because my welder has a DINS connector, like I think all of the machines at Arctic sell, and a quick release fitting for the argon. But a lot of the torch leads that you'll buy come with a 3/8 BSP, I think, fitting. So I need one of those to fit the new CK Worldwide #9 Flexhead torch. Kind of wanted one of those cool 360-degree, moving ones, but A, they're incredibly expensive, and B, couldn't actually find anywhere selling them in the UK. So a bit of a shame. Never mind. Stick with the Flexhead. This is the same as, the torch that came with the welder. The difference being that I think might help. These torches that come with the welder, they're perfectly good. They've got a reasonably heavy, cable and quite a chunky end, which, if you're using the switch to weld, works quite well, but you're also quite a way back from this. There's quite a lot of weight up here. I tend to end up holding it up here, which gets really quite warm because these are gas-cooled torches. Whereas it's hanging on my, you probably can't see that, my Hourglass Fab torch holder, which is really nice. It's a really nice piece of kit. Really well made by Brad. Anyway, whereas this torch, this is just weighs nothing, and B, the whole torch handle is like a pen. So I'm kind of hoping I can hold it a bit further back, maybe not quite on the toasty part. Then it's lighter and a bit easier to handle. We'll see, I guess. But obviously they just come as a bare torch, right? There's nothing except a back cap. So, don't mind me, just knock the strap on. I also bought the bits that I think will let us put this together. So, Artec also resell the CK Worldwide accessories set. I should say this isn't sponsored by Artec. I just buy so far all of my stuff from them. They may not be the cheapest, but their tech support on the phone is fantastic. They're really friendly, easy to deal with. So, and their welder is brilliant. Along with that set of accessories, I also bought myself the Furick cup. So this is number 16? 19. Right? Yeah. 19. And I bought myself this set, which is 2 of the smaller Furick pyrex cups. So yeah, the bigger one is BBW, which I think is a 19, and the smaller ones are the Fupa Cup number 12s. They come complete with diffusers, spare screen, all for 2.4mm tungsten, or whatever that is in Imperial. Standard, as you would say in America. For me, standard is metric, but you know, what is that? 3/32 for the 2.4. And the big cup comes with spare screen and yeah, 3/32. So what I have to do is figure out how to put it all together, which, you know, I mean, the standard TIG torch was self-explanatory, right? So how hard can this be? There's probably going to be no talking for this bit, and just a lot of me fumbling around. So bear with me while I just do it in the box, so I don't lose any little bits through the, as I have a habit of doing, dropping everything through the holes on the fixture table. So I actually thought that the torch didn't come with a, he says, failing on the no talking bit, didn't come with a back cap. But it does. There's the O-ring is stuck in there. The set comes with a back cap. It's exactly the same as the one that came with the torch. So, grab a chair. And now I'll be sitting down here someplace. See if we can, sorry, hit the thing. Tripod. See if we can put this together. So, I may have overbought, but better that than underbuying, right? So, this guy screws into here. Yeah. Okay. What about this little guy? Right. I understand, I think. So, if I'm right, internet, tell me if I'm wrong. I want to run the number 12 cup. I think if I'm running standard accessories and gas savers, let's say I want to run with the 2.4. Right, so if I run with the 2.4, I think I have to get this white plastic part off. Maybe not. Do I just put that all over it? There's actually instructions in here, so maybe I should, you know, read those. Torch, standard. Mm-hmm. 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 I see. So, like that, like that. Well, you didn't see any of that. So, you know. Sorry about that. So, if I'm right, if I'm running the standard CK Worldwide accessories, what I run is the torch. Then this guy, which is the gas lens adapter, I guess. Then I just dropped in somewhere this guy, which is the gas saver. Then there's two flats on him to tighten him up a little bit. Then this guy just pushes on. Yeah, seems that way. I'm assuming. Like that, I guess. For whatever the glass one is. This is number 6. Kind of makes sense. Sorry, I'm just going to take it. Oh, I am still in frame. Yeah, let's come right a bit. I think that's how it's supposed to work. And your wedge collet goes in 1/8. Don't think I'm ever going to be running that. 3/32, 2.4. He drops in the back and goes straight through. So yeah. That guy goes in. The wedge collet goes in. I actually thought that this kit came with, it does, tungstens. Grey, so someone remind me what a grey tip is. Thoriated? Lanthanated? Zirconiated? It's going to be one of them, right? So you stick through there like that. As the back cap goes on. Sit that. Aaron O-ring. This is causing me some trouble now. Wow, I thought this would be like a 5-second video of me just putting some stuff together, but no, you get treated to the whole shebang of me fiddling. There we go. Wonder how long that'd have been glued in there. Right. So, yeah. Now the back cap goes in and out. But let's see. But if I'm running, yeah, so if I'm running the 12 cup, you just slot on. I'm running this guy. All right, let's set it up for standard up to 12. I believe means running this setup. If you know better setup than like that, or if I'm doing it wrong, please tell me. Nope. What'd you call it? 1/16. 330 seconds. And then this guy's supposed to just push on. Yeah, pretty much like that. Get the tungsten, set my stick out. That'd be a bit far. I realise I haven't sharpened this tungsten, by the way. I'm not that insane. I literally just took it out of the packet. So as I understand it, well, that doesn't work. Clearly, I done got this wrong. Did not work. Because so that must mean the back cap is not squeezing the collet. Yep, doesn't see no matter how tight I do it up. Does not squeeze the collet down into the bottom of the gas lens. And I've lost the O-ring again. Huh. 2.4. That's 2.4. Yep. So that's the right size. I think maybe I'm supposed to be running the other heat shield. 2 series. Used on CK9. Yeah, no, that seems. But that obviously is not going in far enough. Whereas on this, it would. Aha. Can't be confused. The 9 and 20 torches. Yes, I am right. Wrong insulator. I'm supposed to have a short heat shield on. Then this. see why you all have like 3 torches. What are you, 2.4? Yeah. Then this guy. No, it says to. Hold on. At least for the Furick cups, it says to moisten the O-rings. Alright, so now I've got a shorter heat shield. The collet body. And the adapter. With screen. Then I put this guy. It's chuff. Hold on. I have to retrieve the O-ring again. So, tungsten, collet, back up with O-ring, goes in, and yeah, it's better. Tungsten no movie. And then so you stick out and lock it down. Finally, that would be, I guess, a setup for a regular steel, aluminium, right? I'm told that a more narrow flow for aluminium, so maybe I'd actually step down to one of these cups, but at least they're easy to change at this point. However, and if I want to run this guy, say the number 12, same deal, it just focus, just pushes on to there. Okay, all right then. So, what if I wanted to run the big cup for stainless steel? For that, I think I would need to take out this. Clearly going to need to find a better way to store all of these than just dumping them on the table. Take out this. Then it's this guy. Right. So if I want to run the big cup, I'm guessing what I should actually do, let's try and show you this. Let's take the back cap off as well. Seriously, I lose the O-ring every single time. Is swap back to the thicker insulator. Then screw in this guy, which is like the Furick gas lens collet body adapter. Yeah, that seems better. Which has an integrated screen in the end. Then dump my collet down the back. And my tungsten. And my back cap. Seriously, these O-rings. So every time I take the back cap out, the O-ring falls off, which is... I guess unless you're swapping... Yeah, you don't really need to take the back cap off, do you? Everything comes out the front end anyway. Yep. So screw that down and it stops the tungsten from going anywhere. And then... spin the big old float cup on. And get the tungsten out. This is how, like, massive stick out you see people run. That's not that massive, but anyway. Cool. I have learned how to put together this end of the torch. And I'm guessing it will sit quite nicely. Be careful doing that, that's for sure. Slam that into the... I might have to put the spacers in that move these out a tad, because that's a bit on the, you know, tight side. It's a bit tighter than my number 9. Well, this is my number 9. There we go. He sits on the holder, which you can't see. So. Very cool. Very cool. I'm happy with that. Very happy. Maybe we'll see if we can assemble the other end and do a bit of welding. Sounds good. Yeah, I can do that on camera. Maybe. We'll see. Right. DINS adapter, the other end of the cable, which is all the way down here. Sorry, you can't see that. So, this should just be a case of screwing this together, which is just like making any of the gas fittings up. Tighten that up. And then swapping him in over here, basically. It's the nice thing about these quick release fittings. I'll show you that and tell you what. Bear with me a second. I need to get like an adjustable spanner. Brass, so you don't need to like monkey down on it, but hence is for adjustable spanner plumber's wrench, apparently. I'll leave that like that. Right, I'll take you down there. We'll get a great shot of my crotch there. Tell you what. Flip you around. No. All right. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, and we're back. So this is the front of my machine. You've got the ground cable in positive, of course, always. Gas outlet, brilliant. Done. And DINS plugs are great. done. So, plug that in, and then turn him round. Now he's locked. You probably can't see anything from my fat arm, but there we go. Done. Torch is live. We'll try some welding. Maybe even some stainless steel. Let me sharpen a tungsten. And I'll be right back. Well, I totally forgot to video any of that, but that, by far the best stainless steel weld I've made. Woo, toasty. Let me pick it up so you can get a closer look. Maybe with some gloves on, because, you know, toasty. Come here. So, if you can see that, I mean, it's not going to win any awards. There's a bit just there where I like missed and had to come back in and fill in. But full penetration at 75 amps. Got the gas flow turned up to like 19 litres a minute, which is probably, you know, or whatever that measures in. Litres a minute, which I think is about right. 1 litre a minute per cup size. Let me know if I'm horribly wrong on that. I think they recommended like 40 to 50 cubic feet an hour for that cup. Which, let me see, blah blah blah. Come here. 30 to 40 cubic feet an hour of argon, which I think is about 20 litres a minute. Yeah, it's a beautiful torch to like work with. You can be right up here. It stays cooler. I suppose I'm only welding at 75 amps. So. The tungsten didn't colour at all, which was a problem I was having. Yeah, I paid a little more attention to my prep, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I even acetone wiped the tungsten this time. I don't usually do that. So, yeah, success. I've got a lot more practicing to do. I've got some other projects I want to do that I'd like to film. For example, this is a chunk of 4" by 1" aluminium bar that I want to section down and use to make a purge fixture for the exhaust. So I can put bolt holes for the exhaust flange, drill and then, you know, cross drill and drill for the gas flow. That's a project. But yeah, so far, so awesome with the CK Worldwide torch and the Furick cup. Loving it. Very cool indeed. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll catch you guys next time.